Hey guys, I saw you guys made it to some of you to video 5. So like I said, I'll keep making them. I'm going to do number 6. Talk about Ezekiel's wheel and um, read a couple in there. I'll have to do it in a couple different parts because there's 2 spots, and I want to give you guys some definitions so you see what these words actually mean. And like I said, I always read from the King James Bible. And know, guys, when we gather back to Christ, we'll be in the spiritual body. So don't get in any of these things. God has scouts, and He sends out protection, and these control to make sure the earth is not destroyed and things go the way they go. But Satan also will come with these. He'll mock everything that God does, okay? Positive for the negative. Always remember that. Everything throughout life. And all this stuff connects. If you guys haven't seen my other videos, just go and check that out. And then, like I said, go and look. But this, the wheels, there's 2 different wheels here. 212 is from an unused root, meaning to revolve a wheel or wheel. Okay, and then we need 1534, and they're right here. From 1556, a wheel, by analogy, a whirlwind. Also dust, as world, heaven, rolling thing, or wheel. 1556. To roll, commit, remove, roll, away, down, together, run down, seek, occasion, trust, wallow. And then, you guys see, we'll learn about these windows. Here, I'll give you the definition. And it comes out, and you'll be able to see it. And it's just like the wheel within a wheel. You see what I'm saying? And we'll do a little bit of reading from Ezekiel here, and then I'll show you guys some definitions. He's going to say whirlwind, so we might as well get that one. We've got winds in the Bible, and winds are listed sometimes as spirit, as ruach, this word here. Okay, whirlwinds. These are all the times it's used under these different numbers. These are all different definitions. Okay, whirlwind. Over here we have whirlwinds. There's 5 different definitions for this in the Hebrew. Ezekiel, this word is made up of both these definitions, 5591, and this word 7307 that I just mentioned was Holy Spirit, ruach, mentions as the 4 winds of destruction sometimes in the end. 7307, 7306, a wind by resemblance, breath, a sensible or even violent exhaustion, life, anger, unsubstantiability by extensions, a region of the sky by resemblance, spirit, but only of a rational being, its expression and functions, air, anger, blast, breath, cool, courage, mind, quarter, side, spirit, tempest, vein, wind. And 7306 is the prime root, proposition, to blow, breath only, to smell or perceive, to anticipate, enjoy, accept, smell, touch, make, of quick understanding. So we got these different definitions, but do a little bit of reading here. Now it came to pass in the 13th year, in the 4th month, in the 5th day of the month, I was among the captives by the river Chebar, that the heavens were opened, and I saw visions of God. In the 5th day of the month, which was the 5th year of King Jehoiakim's captivity, the word of the Lord came expressingly unto Ezekiel the priest, the son of Buz, in the land of the Chaldeans by the river Chebar, and the hand of the Lord was there upon him. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself, and a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. But let's look at these definitions for amber so you guys can see it was metal. Okay, and we got brightness here, and this enfolding means it was carrying itself. So we got amber coming up. Where is it? The cloudiness, see here? We got that. To cloud over, to act covertly, practice magic, bring enchantment. Prime root to cover, used only as a denim. From 6051. 6051, the cloud, the nimbus or thundercloud. So see, it was like opening up when he was coming through. Pretty cool, huh? Amber is 2830 that we just read. Bronze or polished spectrum metal. Amber. That's the other definition for brightness. We got beryl coming up here in a little bit. See, we got burning, sparkled will come up, 5340. To glare, a bright colored sparkle. We got burnished that will come up. That's on the landing gear that we'll talk about. That's from 7043, brightened, as if sharpened, burnished, or polished. And the cherub, 3742. A cherub, or imaginary figure, a cherub, plural, cherubims. So see, these are light creatures that are around the throne also, and we'll read about how they didn't need anything to come down. They could go where they wanted to. It's like light creatures here. And we'll continue doing this reading here. We read, also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. Had the likeness of a man, and every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings. And their feet were straight feet like the sole of a calf's, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass. Seeing some people try to draw angels like it's a creature. Well, when we get down here to about verse 15, he'll start talking about the cherubim. And what they are is they're zoing. And God created these 4 creatures, and they are living, and they're called creatures, but when we look that up, we see that it's a living being. It's nothing bad or evil, but they're just made of light, and they can go where they want to. And those are the ones that protect God's throne. Okay, verse 8. And they had the hands of a man under the wings, on their 4 sides. And they 4 had their faces and their wings. Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went. They went every one straight forward. As for the likeness of their faces, they 4 had the face of a man, the face of a lion on the right side, and they 4 had the face of an ox on the left side. They 4 also had the face of an eagle. And just like I talked about my other ones, if you haven't seen them, the chariot videos, go and check those out. And this was the encampment. And you can find that in Numbers, I think it's chapter 2. I'll show you guys some pictures because we'll have to end this, and then I'll come back and we'll pick up where we left off here in verse 11. We might be able to get a couple more in, but I wanted to show you some more of these pictures that I had. And this is just some possibilities. You guys see how it could be setting in there? And how they would come. And God is all about formation and numbers and things being in order. And you kind of see how that could look like wings. And if you look at one perspective, you'd only see it like that way. You'd only see 4 and not the 6. And there's all kinds of different possibilities, like I said. But basically, they're circled around God's throne, and you get that same example in Revelation. And we'll talk about that on the next video. Alright, bye.